Today's video is brought to you by Squarespace, my go-to for building a website and online shop. Hello, my loves. Does anyone still actually remember this painting? I started it in February of 2025, and now it is almost August of 2026. So yeah, it has been a year and a half, and I am so relieved to finally be able to share the finished painting with you all. This was one of those projects that the longer I went without finishing it and the more dust it collected, the more daunting it felt to pick it back up again. You know, you have those paintings that you don't quite have the motivation or inspiration to finish. So you set it aside and tell yourself, I'll come back to it when I feel like it again. And because it's been sitting idle for so long, that becomes like a feedback loop for the declining amount of motivation you have to finish it. So yeah, this was one of those pieces for me where I painted the initial first pass. I was full of ambition. This is a master copy of Bierstadt's Looking Down Yosemite Valley, which, although I'm not a huge landscape artist, this is one of my favorite landscapes. I just love the warm sunset glow and the kind of rough textures of the mountain with the soft foliage. Just everything about it, in my opinion, is kind of like the perfect landscape painting. And when I started it, I just wanted to challenge myself to see if I could do it. I really had no other purpose than to kind of prove something to myself because I'm primarily a portrait artist, and I wanted to see if I could put in the effort to make something totally out of my comfort zone and see if I could do a decent job, and also maybe gain a newfound appreciation for landscapes. And, you know, I have never seen this painting in person. It apparently is like the size of a wall, and I only used a 12 by 18 inch piece of linen, which, by the way, I know I talked about this in a previous video, but I really did not like painting on this oil ground linen, and I will definitely just be going back to my gesso board panels forever. It was very difficult. Anyways, so I think I got everything that I was hoping to accomplish out of this piece after I did the kind of main pass, and it just took me so long to tell myself to invest the time to make the second pass, where it was going to be just kind of finessing all the final little details. There were just a few small things I wanted to fix, like I wanted to make the sky not so turquoise and a bit more of a cooler, more like violet kind of blue. I wanted to add more details to the foliage, and just basically a few kind of glazing finishing touches. But I think for me, there's a huge danger in the second pass because I'm a perfectionist and I love rendering little details. And so I knew that if I let myself, I could probably paint this forever. In fact, when I told myself it was done, I definitely knew in the back of my mind that it could have used maybe like even 10 more hours. There were just so many little things. I could have gone in with a small size 2/0 brush and just rendered, detailed trunks, leaves, and branches. I could have glazed things even better. I could have added more details to the clouds. Like, there were honestly so many things that could have been improved upon. But I had to remind myself that, now with a new baby and motherhood, my time is limited, and I had already gotten everything out of this painting exercise that I was hoping to get. So any further rendering of details would have been just to indulge in my compulsions as a perfectionist, and wouldn't really help make the best use of the limited amount of painting time I had. So I had to go with a Da Vinci quote of "art is never finished, only abandoned," and had to force myself to stop. But overall, I am decently happy with the results. I just think it was such an interesting exercise, and I don't know if I'll be able to find the time to do something like this again for a while, so I really want to cherish it. This painting is still drying, so I have not framed it yet, but I do have a bespoke frame ready to go, and I'll try to figure out how to frame this loose piece of fabric onto a frame and possibly either sell it or hang it in my house. I'll decide later, but feel free to follow me on Instagram for updates on this painting sometime soon. I'm not sure if I want to sell prints because it's technically not my original work. But let me know if you guys want prints. I feel like if you want prints of this, you could just get prints of the original painting by Bierstadt, which is leagues better than what I did. But if you're somehow interested in prints of this or the original, you can always DM me on Instagram or email me, happydartist@gmail.com. But yeah, this was such a fun experience. I'm so glad I somehow mustered up the motivation to finish it. It would have been such a pity to leave this unfinished. And I'm so grateful for you all for following me on this journey and watching this piece finally reach its end. I also realized this is the first kind of finished painting I've done since giving birth. So in that way, it's also special, even though I technically painted like 90% of it before I was even pregnant, but it still counts. So yeah, my first finished painting of 2026, and it's already almost August, but I guess that is motherhood for you. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, for your support, and I can't wait to share more videos with you all next month. Bye. And of course, you guessed it, my eternal never-ending sale is still going on in my shop. So if you'd like 20% off your order of prints and originals, just enter the code HOLIDAY at happyd-artist.com. And if you're interested in learning more about how to paint and draw, I have lots of art educational content on my Patreon page, including exclusive video tutorials, step-by-step photo tutorials, live streams, podcasts, and even surprise art gift boxes. All available at patreon.com/happydartist. I'd love to have you join my Patreon family. A big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video and supporting the art community. I've been using Squarespace for 10 years now, and it's been an integral part of being able to make a living as an artist. Aside from their beautiful customizable templates and easy-to-use interface, Squarespace now has so many robust tools to help make website building be both effective and intuitive. There's a new design intelligence feature that uses a combination of industry experience and cutting-edge AI to help you make a website bespoke to your brand and digital identity. Squarespace takes the intimidation out of setting up an online shop with their intuitive e-commerce platform that accepts every type of payment method you can imagine, all with just a few simple clicks, so you can easily sell your work all around the world. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/happydartist to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Also, if you want to check out more artworks, works in progress, and just random daily artist adventures, feel free to check out my Instagram, and you can follow me at the handle @happydartist.